how does SAP store this data internally? I'm not sure on the internal data structure, how data is saved internally. Obviously, these data needs to be decrypted when users wants access to it. No, sorry, not when users, when system needs access to it for calling some services. So in that perspective, you want to expose the communication channel adapters and the password in clear text. So obviously we cannot do any hashing because we want to use this password to log on. Until we find a way that we can get tokens or something else. I think in the database they're saved in clear text form. If you're using the API, like the directory API, you're not able to see these values. If you do an update to the adapter, or using the directory API as we're doing in our testing tool, as long as it's passwords in some of the main passwords. So if you had passwords in the communication or adapter specific properties, we would be able to, or you would be able to edit them or update the communication channel without it. If you have modules, here you would also be able to have a password. So if you have a parameter that's called PWD, you can see it changes to password format. I'm not sure if it is something that starts in it. So I think if it starts with PWD, it's treated as a password, and that means if you're using the directory API to get this information and update it again, you're not able to update these passwords, so you have to do that manually. So that has been one of our challenges, because for PGP or something else, you end up having passwords in these values. So here it makes sense. In the database, there's the tool from Udo. They have a way they can extract the password from older system, I think. I'm not sure how new system they can do and what are the patch levels where it has been blocked. But they had found a way you could call some of the enterprise beans, getting data out of it, and use that to a migration project where you want to get the data. So if you have a look at Amrian, yeah, they have a tool where you can extract the data for getting data and exposing them. Yeah, contains some pretty cool features for creating documentation and stuff like that. So yeah, if that is interesting, do give them a contact. If you say they're coming from me, then you should be able to get some of the support a little cheaper. But I think that's a good way to do migrations if you don't have the password saved. So obviously they're using some API for it. How they're dealing with it, I'm not sure, but I think it should be possible to deal with it.